stage look even more cavernous, comfortably accommodating the full BBC television orchestra. The singers are there, their instruments, and the backing vocal group. The whole stage encircles the orchestra. To Be in Love Again will be conducted by Noel Keelan, who takes his bow from the audience now. Here it comes.
Sweetest thrill is knowing you're wanted. Never thought I'd feel it again. So long ago, I almost forgot it. It's coming back like an old refrain. It's nice to be in love again. That old familiar feeling when you say hello and you know it's love. It's nice to be in love again. That old familiar feeling when you meet your girl and the world stands still. Your heart is filled with sweet melody. It's nice to be in love again. Smallest dream, I couldn't believe it. I hadn't even a friend. This heart of mine was thinking of leaving until you came walking round that bend. It's nice to be in love again. That old familiar feeling when you say hello and you know it's love. It's nice to be in love again. That old familiar feeling when you meet your girl and the world stands still. Your heart is filled with sweet melody. It's nice to be in love again. It's nice to be in love again. That old familiar feeling when you meet your girl and the world stands still. Your heart is filled with sweet melody. It's nice to be in love
Oh, it's so tough to be first, isn't it, really, before hundreds of millions of viewers. They did very well. The Irish entry, they were all in black and white. I didn't really get time to describe it to you. They all came on stage so quickly. Song number 2 is Monaco, and they're setting up for them now, putting the microphones in position. Great stage, wheels around again. The color scheme of the stage is pink, and so indeed is the dress of Michelle Tor, who's in pink, polka dot, and pleat. And accompanying her are Jackie et François, 2 singers, one with guitar, that's François. They're in black. The composers of this are Paul de Sainville and Olivier Toussaint, very successful songwriting team in France. The lyrics are by Jean Albertini. Michelle Tor is a pretty blonde lady. And the last time Monaco won the contest was in 1971. That's the applause for the conductor Yvon Réolon to conduct the Monaco entry. Song number 2, Une petite Française, a little French girl.
Je ne suis pas Marilyn, je n'aime pas la nuit. Et dans les magazines, je ne lis pas ma vie. Je suis une provinciale, je n'ai pas lu Pascal. J'ai une vie normale, c'est presque original. Une petite Française née en Provence, mon père a suis pas une idole qu'on aime et qu'on détruit. Je vis mes années folles, toujours loin de Paris, et sans avoir de rôle. Il n'y a pas mieux, je crois, quand je vois quelques gosses qui jouent autour de moi. Une petite Française née en Provence, quand elle avait 15 ans, vint à Paris, épousa la chanson, ne changea pas son nom, et la voilà devant vous aujourd'hui. Une petite Française née en Provence, loin de ces jeux d'enfants, c'était ennui. A-t-elle eu bien raison de quitter sa maison pour se trouver devant vous aujourd'hui? Une petite Française née en Provence, quand elle avait 15 ans, vint à Paris, épousa la chanson, ne changea pas son nom, et la voilà devant vous aujourd'hui.
That's applause for Michel Thor with the second entry in this year's Eurovision Song Contest, the Monaco entry. Netherlands next. De Malle Molen is the song in Dutch. The world keeps turning. It's going to be sung by Hedy Lester with a three-person backing group, three young ladies, and they're all decked out in very attractive gowns of a satiny sheen. To my untutored eye, perhaps, would purple be a pale sort of purpley shade? You'll have to excuse me. The song was written by Frank Affolter, who's a brother of Hedy Lester, and Wim Hugenkamp. And he was discovered in her parents' restaurant at 16. I don't know why they write these things in biographies. The conductor is Harry van Hoop, and he's conducted for Holland since 1971. He's a film music composer and accomplished pianist. Takes his bow now and prepares to conduct the Netherlands entry, De Malle Molen.
In de malle molen van het leven draai je allemaal je eigen rondje mee. De molen draait ook zonder jou, je paard blijft nooit lang leeg. Dus kom draai met die malle molen mee. Bij de malle molen van het leven staat iedereen te wachten in een rij. Wachten tot je mee mag doen, het duurt misschien wel even, maar voor iedereen is er een paardje bij. In de malle molen van het leven draai je allemaal je eigen rondje mee.
Well, so far, I think that's the best performance we've seen from Hedy Lester. And really, I'm looking at a splendid gown. I suppose rose pink would be closer than purple. Now then, song number 4 is the Austrian entry. Last they won in '66. Udo Jürgens, very charming pianist, won for them. This year, they're represented by something completely different. Schmetterlinge, they're called. Herbert, Erich, Beatrix, Willi, and Shirley. Now, there's a question mark over this group because last week, if I read my papers correctly, they were the center of a controversy for making radical statements in the middle of a performance they were giving on German television. They regard themselves as a radical vocal group. They like to give a message in their songs, and the message in this song is boom, boom, boomerang. Music is love for you and me. Music is money for the record company. They haven't said what they're going to do with the money if they happen to win the Eurovision Song Contest. And they wrote the music. That's Schmetterlinge. The lyrics are by E. Lukas Resetavits. Conductor is Christian Kolonowitz. In basic black leather, takes his bow, the Austrian entry from Schmetterlinge, Boom Boom Boomerang.
Music is love for you and me. Music is money for the record company. Musik liegt wieder in der Luft. Das ist der ganz besondere Duft der großen Welt, die uns gefällt. DJ vor dem Mikrofon, leg uns jetzt auf den Plattenteller den Schlager der Saison. Moneten bringt der Superseller. Mono oder Stereo, live oder im Studio, also stark Big Brothers Voice, Superhits für Girls and Boys. Und der Dollar rockt und rollt. Mono oder Stereo, live oder im Studio, Album oder Single. Bringe, Kassa, bringe. Rhythm and Blues, Rock'n'Roll, Reggae, Shuffle oder Soul. Clap your hands, stamp your feet, kauf dir diesen Superhit. Boom, boom, boomerang, steady bang. Kangaroo, boogaloo, didgeridoo. Ding dong, sing the song, hear the guitar twang. Kojak, hijack, me and you. Boom, boom, boomerang, steady bang. Kangaroo, boogaloo, didgeridoo. Ding dong, sing the song, hear the guitar twang. Kojak, hijack, me and you. And it is me and boomerang. Boom, boom, boomerang, steady bang. Kangaroo, boogaloo, didgeridoo. Ding dong, sing the song, hear the guitar twang. Kojak, hijack, me and you. Me and you. Me and you.
That's Schmetterlinge from Austria. White on the front, black costumes in the back, and masks on the back of their heads. Different. I don't think the song was sufficiently different enough to make a difference, really. I don't think I can rate that one. Let's see how Norway do. They're next with song number 5, and this is, for me anyway, the most attractive girl in the contest. Very lovely young Norwegian of 19, Anita Skørgen, still at high school, and the Norwegians are dressed in white tops, smocks, I suppose, trousers and boots. Very simple but effective outfits. She's got a backing group of 2 girls and a boy. She's won many awards at piano competitions, this girl. The song is Casanova, written by Dag Nordtumme and Svein Sprugstad. Whenever you hear the applause, of course, that's for the entrance of the conductor. And he's an old hand of the game. He's conducted before for Norway on 3 occasions. Karsten Klöman.
Har du sett en mann med godt humør? En som tror han en stor charmør. Alle tiders Don Juan kaller seg for Superman. Vet det godt, for jeg gift med han. Han dro hjemmefra en fredag kveld. Skulle gå en tur og tok farvel. Men nå jeg litt i tvil. Det jo dressbil. Kan jeg ta det hele med et smil? For han den store Casanova. Danser over alle tiders Don Juan. Ja, han den store Casanova. Helt på topp i stil og sjarm. Har du sett en mann jeg bare spør? En som tror han en stor charmør. Alle tiders Don Juan kaller seg for Superman. Til så si at jeg gift med ham. For han den store Casanova. Danser over alle tiders Don Juan. Ja, han den store Casanova. Helt på topp i stil og sjarm. For han den store Casanova. Danser over alle tiders Don Juan. Ja, han den store Casanova. Helt på topp i stil og sjarm. For han den store Casanova. Danser over alle tiders Don Juan. Min Don Juan. Ja, han den store Casanova. Helt på topp i stil og sjarm. Alle tiders Don Juan.
That's a most attractive girl, Anita Skurgen, very young, very charming. The song, though, again, I don't think quite strong enough. Song number 6 is the German entry. It's called Telegram. It's going to be sung in English by Silver Convention. Now, Germany have never won the contest. Many think they may have a chance this year. Silver Convention are Penny McLean from Austria, Rhonda Heath from New York, and Ramona Wolf from somewhere else. Now, Penny McLean has recently had a solo record in the American charts. And indeed, Silver Convention had a hit in Britain last year. They've got a 3-man backing group on guitar, drums and keyboard. And they're in pink trouser suits with tails trimmed in blue. The words and music are by Michael Kunze and Sylvester Levay, who's a Hungarian born in Yugoslavia. Try and work that one out. They're a very successful songwriting team in Germany. This is the applause for the conductor, who's Ronnie Hazelhurst, director of the BBC Television Orchestra, conducting for Germany. Their song is Telegram. It's going to be sung by Silver Convention.
Since you've gone, I'm all alone. Just can't make it on my
think that's the strongest song so far. That's the German entry, song number 6. Luxembourg next, and they've won twice. Twice in succession, in fact, in 1972 and 1973. The song is Frère Jacques, but it's not the one you and I intoned at school. The words, the English words are, don't you see the girl next door? She's not a kitten anymore. Can't you feel the sudden change in me? Innocence will have an end. Even all your so-called friends realize how grown-up I can be. So don't expect good old Frère Jacques. The composers are Pierre Cour and Guy Bayard. Cour has already won the contest in 1960 with Tom PDB, and he's co-written Love is Blue, which in fact came 4th in the Eurovision Song Contest, and then went on to sell more than 25 million copies. The singer is Anne-Marie Bay, and she's in a long, glamorous beach dress with slashed sleeves. A very dramatic-looking girl, too, dark-haired. The 4-girl group that back her are in black trouser suits, and Anne-Marie Bay, I think, is probably regarded more as an actress than a singer. The applause is for Johnny Arthey, who's one of Britain's best-known musical directors, conducting for Luxembourg. Song number 7, then, for Luxembourg, Frère Jacques. Dramatic-looking girl with Mediterranean look, singing for Luxembourg, Anne-Marie Bay. Portugal next. That's song number 8. It's called Portugal in My Heart. Portugal no Coração. Ever since the revolution, Portugal songs have had a nationalistic flavor to them. Let me quote you from the English version. Portugal was the reason why my brother died. It's also the beat of my heart in this song. The group are Os Amigos. 6 of them, 3 boys, 3 girls, in, well, peasant costume. Os amigos are Anya, Edmundo, Fernanda, Luisa, Paulo, and Fernando. The composers are Ari dos Santos and Fernando Tordo, who's a member of the group, also helped to write the song. They've written for Portugal in the contest previously. Fernando, a member of Os Amigos, and the conductor is José Calvario. He makes the long walk to join the orchestra, bows to the crowd. Portugal's entry.
Portugal foi a razão, porque dia morreu meu irmão, mas também é coração a bater nesta canção. Não sei bem de quem eu nasci, não descobri nem pai nem mãe. Só sei que já nasci aqui e foi assim que eu fui alguém. Portugal foi a razão, porque dia morreu meu irmão, mas também é coração a bater nesta canção.
Digo tudo quanto eu sou, serei criança ou mal me quer.
Tenho apenas o que eu dou neste lugar que ninguém quer. Neste país onde sou, serei tudo quanto eu quiser. Este povo a que lutou não é homem nem mulher. Portugal é querer dar a mão, sermos amigos, termos pão. Portugal é ter a vontade de acabar com a saudade. Portugal já tem idade para o povo entender e liberar. Portugal é uma nação onde vive o meu irmão. Portugal, ai meu amor, coração desta minha canção. Bate, bate, coração, para termos a vida melhor. Portugal, ai meu amor, coração desta minha canção. Bate, bate, coração, para termos a vida melhor. Portugal, ai meu amor, coração desta minha canção. Bate, bate, coração, para
That's, I would say, typically straightforward Portuguese presentation, but it should get a few votes, I think. And now we're more or less halfway through the contest. Song number 9 coming up, and the one you've all been waiting for. Perhaps the only song that you're familiar with. Rock Bottom. It's the United Kingdom entry, and it's already in the charts in many countries in Europe. Lindsay DePaul and Mike Moran won the Song for Europe contest convincingly to represent the United Kingdom with this. Their act has been choreographed by Lionel Blair. Although how you choreograph two pianos must remain a mystery. Now Lionel was telling me he's got Lindsay and Mike to deck themselves out in basic black men's evening dress. So Lindsay's in trousers. Disappointment for all you leg men. It's a contrast really to the colourful set, which of course keeps changing colour. It's now in pink and steely blue, enormous arches that revolve. And as always with the British entry, most European pundits rate them as potential winners. Last year, we won, of course, with the Brotherhood of Man and Save Your Kisses for Me. Lindsay, one of the most successful and talented songwriter-singers in the world. Mike is one of the top keyboard men in the country. Also a member of Blue Mink. Two girls, two boys provide the backing. That's a burst of applause for Ronnie Hazelhurst, who's the conductor, and he's decked out in his best toff suit. That's the bowler hat, the City Gents outfit, the carnation in the buttonhole. He's going to conduct the orchestra with his brolly. the United Kingdom entry. What fun.
Where are we?
Rock bottom,
Tragedies,
we got 'em.
remedy.
Why don't we
Rub it out and start it again.
with a sympathy,
Oh, I get it.
harmony?
You said it.
Where are we?
Rock bottom, rub it out and start it again.
Can you tell me?
I don't know. Can you help me?
Can you help me? I don't know. All I know is we can do anything we want to. Where are we?
Rock bottom,
Tragedies,
we got 'em.
remedy.
Why don't we rub it out and start it again? With sympathy,
Oh, I get it.
harmony.
You said it.
Where are we?
Rock bottom,
Rub it out and start it again. Rock, rock, rock bottom. Rock, rock, rock bottom. Rock, rock, rock bottom. Can you tell me?
Can you tell me? I don't know. But can you help me? Can you help me?
I don't know. All I know is we can do
Anything we want to.
where are we? Rock bottom tragedies. We got a remedy. Why don't we rub it out and start it again? With sympathy, I get it, harmony. You said it, where are we? Rock bottom, rub it out and start it again. Where are we?
Rock bottom,
Rub it out and start it again. Rock, rock, rock bottom. Rock, rock, rock bottom. Rock, rock, rock bottom. Rub it out and start it again.
Well, I've been sitting through all the rehearsals, and that's the best performance they've given all week. They saved it up for the final night, and they must be in there with a chance, Lindsay DePaul, Mike Moran, of winning this contest yet again for Britain. What, fourth time in 10 years? They move off the two grand pianos, and we go on to song number 10. That's the Greek entry, Mathema Solfege. Now, I've backed this as an each way, because I think it's a good outsider. It's called Music Lessons in English, and certainly Greece's strongest ever entry. Its chances depend, as indeed do all the entries, because I think this is a song contest, certainly, but also very much a singer contest, so it depends on the kind of performance it'll get tonight from Mariana Tolli, Robert Williams, a fine old Greek name, Bessi Agiraki, and Paskalis Arvanitides, all successful solo pop artists in Greece who've come together in this group. The words are by Sevitiniakou, a lady who's written many hit songs for the likes of Vicky Leandros. They're all in lilac and white. The boys, white trousers, white braces, lilac shirts. The girls in long lilac skirts. And this is George Atsinasios. Wrote the music, will also conduct the orchestra. Greece's entry, Music Lessons.
Είμαστε παιδιά σαν μια συντροφιά τότε και η μουσική μας άρεσε πολύ τότε. Μαθήμας ορθές γύρω το παλιό πιάνο, νότες δυνατές, νότες απαλές πιανό. Αβάντι
μέσα μου μιλά με ένα μαγικό τρόπο.
Σε ρίχνεις καρδιά στο πιο μυστικό τρόπο.
Αργαντino papà, sappa sappa mi dosi mi mi mi, dosi dosi solcito, papà papà, sappa sappa mi dosi. Yeah, papà papà, sappa sappa mi dosi mi mi mi, dosi dosi solcito, papà papà, sappa sappa mi dosi. Σαν μουσική όλη τη ζωή ζήσε, δυο μελωδικές νότες στην καρδιά κλείσε. Κάνε την χαρά τραγούδι και παντού πες το, για το σ' αγαπώ πες το σε ρυθμό πρεστό. Αργαντino papà, sappa sappa mi dosi mi mi mi, dosi dosi solcito, papà papà, sappa sappa mi dosi. Yeah, papà papà, sappa sappa mi dosi mi mi mi, dosi dosi solcito, papà papà, sappa sappa mi dosi.
Well, that got the biggest round of applause so far, well, apart perhaps from the United Kingdom entry. So there's a lot of people who think like I do, that must be a good outsider for Greece. Music lessons based on the tonic solfa. Song number 11 is the Israeli entry, Ahavahi Shir Lishnaim. Apologies to all Hebrew speakers. Roughly translated, not by me, as Love is a Song for Two. The artist is Ilanit, who's represented her country before in the song contest in 1972 when she came fourth. She's dressed in muted autumnal shades, long blonde hair with large paper flower. She's backed by a three-girl group in black, and they're all British. The music is by Eldad Shrem, who's now being applauded because he also conducts the orchestra. The words are by Edna Releg. Eldad Shrem, then, to conduct Israel's entry, Love is a Song for Two.
כן, כן, זה שוב מתנגן, זה לשיר ישן ושן, שנכתב מחדש בשבילך, אשיר אותו לך. ושוב עונים כינורות, אף אני כמו מיתר, שנועד למנגינה אחת, המנגינה שלך.
obviously dramatic language, Hebrew. Ahavahi shir rishnayim. Just to show it was no fluke the first time. The Israeli entry. Now to song number 12 from Switzerland, who, as I've said, won the first Eurovision Song Contest in 1956. The song is called Swiss Lady, an English title, in fact, with German words. The group are the Pepe Leinhardt Sextet. On flute and sax, there's Pepe himself. There's Pino Gasparini on bass. Mustafa, the most interesting of the group. He's from Iran, and he's a virtuoso on the alpenhorn. In fact, the alpenhorn has taken up most of the stage, even as we speak. And Georg Walter on piano, Christian van Hofmann on drums, and Bill von Arx on guitar. There'll be a good old Swiss yodel or two in there, too. All the boys are in white, and they're wearing hats of varying degrees. They're all white, but one's wearing a beret, the other's in a bowler, the drummer's in a 10-gallon hat, and there's a topper there too, and a boater. And here comes the conductor. The song is written by Peter Reber, and the conductor is Peter Jacques. Swiss Lady, the Swiss entry.
Sie war ziemlich lang, sie war gettenschlank und manchmal nahm er sie aus seinem Schrank. Dann machte er Musik und legte zärtlich die Hand um sie. Er spielte Rock'n'Roll, er spielte Dixieland und war bekannt als die One-Man-Mountain-Band. Er sagte, du, sie allein ist die Welt voll Musik, sie gibt mir alles und vergiss mich nie. Sie ist meine Swiss Lady und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, der kann mich sicher verstehen. Ja, sie ist meine Swiss Lady und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, weiß nur ein Alphorn klingt so schön. Ja, ja, wenn er nach Hause kam, nahm er sie in den Arm, wo er sie liebevoll auseinander nahm. Doch vorher spielte er nochmal im Dixie-Stil. Und in der tiefen Nacht die Leute aufgewacht und haben sich beschwert. Dann hat er nur gelacht, er sagte, ich lade euch ein und wir feiern ein Fest, weil meine Lady noch nicht schlafen will. Sie ist meine Swiss Lady und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, der kann mich sicher verstehen. Ja, sie ist meine Swiss Lady und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, weiß nur ein Alphorn klingt so schön. Ja, ja, I'm Swiss Lady, I'm Swiss Lady, I'm. Sie ist meine Swiss Lady und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, der kann mich sicher verstehen. Sie ist meine Swiss Lady und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, weiß nur ein Alphorn klingt so schön.
Well, that got a great reaction. I'm not surprised. A fine performance, fine musical performance. Virtuoso playing on the alpenhorn there from Switzerland. Song number 13 is Sweden's. Of course, any Swedish entry is going to be under the shadow of the marvelous success of ABBA, who must be the most successful Eurovision winners ever. And the group who are trying to do it this evening are called Forbes. They're named after the lead singer, who is Peter Forbes, but because the Swedes have such problems with a name like Forbes, they've changed it to Forbes. They're going to sing in praise of Beatles, well, actually Beatles songs. And listen out for the pronunciation of Ringo, George, Paul, and Jon. Peter Forbes had a Scots father. The other members of the group are Claes Bure, Peter Björk, Anders Hector, Roger Capello from France, and Chino Mariano from Italy. Now, the boys are all in black, trimmed with sparkling silver, lucky devils. And the song is written and composed by Sven Olaf Bagge, who's also a music publisher. Now, the conductor is Anders Berglund, who's also the group's record producer. Anders Berglund has arranged Beatles for this performance. That's the song then. It's the Swedish entry, song number 13 from Forbes.
Beatles gav oss sin musik. Yesterday var den var fin. Alla älskar melodin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. När skivor kom och gick det larm. Grammofonen den gick varm. Alla föll för Beatles skärm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Många gick och nynna på. Holiday night fast de var små. Farfars far kan ge svar vem de var. Beatles, världen var en stor stad. Och där stod vi rad i rad. Ett av varje fin ballad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Beatles gav oss sin musik. Flickor sköt i vilda skrik. Alla skivor har vi kvar. Vi ska minnas Ringo Starr. Och George, och Paul, och John. Farfars far kan ge svar vem de var. Beatles, Beatles, världen var en stor stad. Och där stod vi rad i rad. Ett av varje fin ballad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Beatles gav oss sin musik. Flickor sköt i vilda skrik. Alla skivor har vi kvar. Vi ska minnas Ringo Starr. Och George, och Paul, och John.
Yeah, that got a very big reception. Yeah, my Swedish friends tell me they were an amateur group before they won their national song contest. Now they've gone professional. That's a good performance from Sweden, from Forbes. There's 5 songs to go then. This is song 14 for Spain. Enséñame a cantar. The bouncy number. You'll like this one. Translated into English as Teach Me to Sing. This is a good outsider. I didn't rate it before I've seen them actually rehearse and perform it, but the singer is Mickey, and he's excellent. His name is Miguel Ángel Carreño Schmelter, for goodness sake. He's the son of a Spanish diplomat and a German mother. Somebody has to be. And he has his own radio and television programs in Spain. His backing group, 4 girls and a fella. And in the very front of the stage, one girl in hot pants on banjo, and just behind her, a chap with a quart of sarsaparilla in his hand. I don't know what he's going to do with that, and I don't think we need speculate. Spain won the contest 2 years running, in 68 and 69. The music and the words are by Fernando Arbex. And in a moment, you'll hear the applause for the conductor, who is Rafael Ibarria. Rafael takes up the baton and takes his bow to the audience. It's the Spanish entry, Song 14, Enséñame a cantar. I knew they'd love that one. That's a real rabble-rouser, that. Enséñame a cantar, a very idiosyncratic performance from Spain, with one fellow blown into a bottle and a girl in hot pants playing a banjo. Almost took your attention away from Mickey, who was singing the song. Song number 15 is the Italian entry, Libera, Free. Now, surprisingly for a country with such strong musical traditions, Italy has only once won the contest with the incomparable Giglione Cinquetti and Nocoletta in 1960. Now, this year, another young lady represents them. Her name is Mia Martini, and Mia has won several international song contests, notably Venice in 1972 and the Italian Song Festival in 1973. She's an established singer of great depth and range. She'll be backed by 5 singers, and they're in jeans and pullovers, and she's in Cossack pants and black boots and colourful shimmering top. The composers of Libera, Luigi Albertelli and Salvatore Fabrizio. The conductor is Salvatore's brother, Maurizio Fabrizio. Maurizio, to a round of applause to conduct the Italian entry, Libera.
Libera di cercare
Mia Martini for Italy, again well received, big applause. I really, myself, don't rate that one. I think it's a little over dramatic. Still, we'll see. You never know with the Eurovision Song Contest. We're into the final three now, and this is song 16. It's the Finnish entry. It's called Laponia. It's a catchy little thing in praise of an imaginary kingdom somewhere north of the nearest Lap. And the Finns have never even come close to winning the song contest, but again, I think this is their best entry for some time. I'll be surprised if it doesn't pick up a few marks, if only for simplicity. And the singer is Monica Aspelund, who also wrote the words. And she's had a most successful musical partnership with the song's composer, Arno Raninen. And her vocal range encompasses 4 octaves. So she's obviously Scandinavia's answer to Ima Sumac. She's wearing a white poncho top over a long white skirt. The conductor, a very well-known face and baton at the song contest, Ossi Runne. The Finnish entry, Laponia. Finland's entry, Laponia. Good performance there from Monica Aspelund. Song number 17 is the Belgian entry, and the anti-post favourite with some of the bookies, at least at odds of 4-1. Great stage, revolves around again, carrying off the grand piano, bringing on more for our entertainment. This song is 1,000,001, 2, 3. It's already a hit in some European countries. All up to the artists again, and that's Dream Express. Bianca, Patricia and Stella, the 3 very glamorous Meissen sisters. They're joined on stage, and who can blame him, by the composer Lux Schmetz. He's also the group's musical director. They've appeared all over Europe. They've appeared at the Talk of the Town in London, and in a previous Eurovision Song Contest, only under a different name. They're in jumpsuits, cream jumpsuits. You may have read the publicity that their tops were transparent. Well, they've changed all that. And the applause is for Alan Ainsworth, very famous musical director and arranger. Has his own series on Radio 2 as well as many programs on TV.
Yes, you can see, I've got the feeling inside of me, feel my need of desire now. I've got the look, never got the money, just to take with light on the second floor. I had a dream, holiday camp, you're in Monte Carlo, next day is join me or be company, could bring you love and sympathy. Think you got some extra needs? Hey, need a million, 1, 2, 3. Can't you do a little work for me, Mr. President? Can't you see? Never gonna get higher. Need a million, 1, 2, 3. I'm not too clumsy as you can see. I've got the feeling inside of me. Feel my need and desire now. My bedroom wall covered with weather. Lido in December will not be there. Ships and sails, formula raises, super long drinks down at the Playboy Club. Join me or be company, could bring me wealth and sympathy. Think you got some extra needs? Hey, hey, hey. Could bring me love and sympathy. Think you got some extra needs? Hey, hey, hey. Need a million, 1, 2, 3. Can't you do a little work for me, Mr. President? Can't you see? Never gonna get higher. Need a million, 1, 2, 3. Not too clumsy as you can see. Got the feeling inside of me. Feel my need and desire. Need a million, 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's got the kind of applause we anticipated it would do. It is the 4-1 favourite. Dream Express, the name of the group, representing Belgium with 1,000,001, 2, 3. Well, last in to bat, last but not least, are France, who've won this contest outright 3 times and once shared top position. The song is called L'Oiseau et l'Enfant, the bird and the child. You can't say this program isn't educational. The co-writers are Jean-Paul Carcat and Jo Grassi, both well known in their native country and indeed internationally. The singer Marie Myriam is Congolese born of French nationality, and like many of the artists on this show, has quite a good deal of experience in this type of contest. The song, 16-1, shared with Israel, which is also 16-1. The French musical director is Raymond Donnet.
Aux yeux de lumière qui voit passer au loin les oiseaux, comme l'oiseau bleu survolant la terre, voit comme le monde est beau. Pour le bateau dansant sur les vagues, ivre au loin les oiseaux, comme l'oiseau bleu survolant la terre, nous trouverons ce monde amour. L'amour, c'est toi, l'amour, c'est moi, l'oiseau, c'est toi, l'enfant, c'est moi, l'oiseau, c'est toi, l'enfant, c'est moi, l'oiseau, c'est toi, l'enfant, c'est moi.
Well, before them all now, the 18 songs competing for this year's Grand Prix, the Eurovision Song Contest. That was the French entry. You got page 16 of the Radio Times there. You can keep the score yourself. A fanfare for the presenter, Angela Rippon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've now heard all the songs from each of the 18 countries, which means that it's time for our judges around the world to start casting their votes. In each country, the judging panel consists of 11 people, and I know that at this moment the jury chairman will be counting those votes. Now this year, the judging is going to take place in this way. The song that receives the maximum number of votes will be given 12 points. The song that comes second will be given 10, the third 8, and then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 for those songs that come 4th to 10th. And of course, no country is allowed to vote for itself. Mesdames, Mademoiselles, Messieurs,
While Angela
nous venons
explains the voting
d'entendre les
procedure in
chansons
French,
présentées par les 18
I wonder what you
pays
thought of those
participants.
performances. I certainly think that the United Kingdom is the one they all have to beat, and I don't think that's an excessively chauvinistic position. I think Greece are still good outsiders. Switzerland are outsiders too, with that ginormous Alpenhorn, and Spain, the lady with the hot pants, the gold boots, and the banjo. Best performance, well, again, UK were good. Greece, I thought. Germany gave a good performance. I don't think the song is quite strong enough. The best looking girl was Anita Skorgan of Norway. Part, of course, from Angela Rippon.
Jeudi dernier, à
Yes,
l'occasion
and
d'une
she's still
dîner
going on in
dans
French.
un
So let
restaurant
me again
centre
say
de Londres,
that my money's
tous
on
les
Belgium
chanteurs
to
et
win,
musiciens
and the
ont
outsiders,
tous
I think, I suppose,
rencontré
Greece,
et fait
perhaps
connaissance.
Spain, Switzerland.
Dans une atmosphère détendue, tous les artistes
And very
se
shortly,
souhaitent
she'll be
bonne chance.
introducing the cabaret.
Last Thursday, we all went to a party at a restaurant here in the heart of London. It was an opportunity for the artists and musicians to meet and get to know one another, and of course to wish each other good luck for this evening's performance. It was also an opportunity for all of us to be entertained by a really great jazz musician. And this evening now to entertain you from that party, Mr. Akkerbilk and his Paramount Jazzmen.
Songs, and I've got Lindsay DePaul and Mike Moran with me. Lindsay and Mike, given your well-known modesty, what do you think your chances are? Lindsay?
I think we have pretty good chances of winning. We have a few things against us. A, we won last year, well, this country did, and also we had all the trouble with the unions. There might be a little bit of prejudice, but we think we have a very good chance of, as standard of songs go.
Mike, do you think it could be the UK again for the 4th time in 10 years?
I hope so. It is a different sort of song, so maybe that will do it for us. Yeah, we're pretty confident. Yes.
We have a bit of competition. We've seen 3 or 4 countries, other songs we like, whose names we won't mention. But there are about 3 or 4 songs that we reckon are very good songs.
That would make it
like
anyway
ours.
as records, probably, without the help of Eurovision.
Yeah, internationally, I'd say you're probably the 2 best-known people. Certainly Lindsay is taking part in this competition, and therefore it could be said that you'd have the most to lose. in the event of losing. I think it's pretty plucky of you to take part. I mean, did you have any second thoughts about taking part in the Eurovision?
No, we really were led by the nose into actually singing it ourselves. We wrote
We
the
were
song.
press gangs, not led by the
Yes.
nose.
All the other things that one can say. We actually wrote it for another group. I think this has been said a few times. We ended up doing it ourselves. We didn't even write it for the competition. And whatever we did, it seemed that we were going to be the ones to sing it. And I've always followed my intuition, plus a few clairvoyants' advice, and that's why I'm doing it.
Michael, you didn't write it for the competition then. I mean, therefore, it's not what you call a specific Eurovision song. If you'd known you were going to write it for the competition itself, would you have written a different song?
Yeah, we probably would have put some completely different aspect, yeah.
And then we probably wouldn't have got a song in the competition.
No, right. So we'd have probably written what one would term a particular Eurovision song, in which case I doubt whether we would have
Got through.
We probably wouldn't have bothered anyway, writing a Eurovision song.
It's always interesting there, from the point of view of the public, I'm sure, how people like you write a song. I mean, you just come together and you do the words. Which one does the words and which one does the music, or does it all just happen?
It just happens, really. Usually, I mean, the way we wrote Rock Bottom was the first song we ever wrote together.
Go and tell them.
She was in the loo.
I was in the loo, and he was upstairs in my piano room. I've got 3 pianos in one room, and he was just mucking about, going da-da-dum, 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 and I yelled from my abyss, What's that? He was shooting upstairs, and he went da-da-da, and I sat on another piano, I went da-da-da, and
no,
he
you went rat-rat.
No, I didn't, I went da-da-da.
Oh,
This is our
see?
argument, we're always arguing.
No, we're not.
What do you think about the people who, and there are a lot of critics, I mean, it's a sort of a soft target, the Eurovision Song Contest. It's like Miss World. Critics always have a go at it for what they call the banality of the music.
I think
Now,
it's a
you're
much
well
better standard this year, don't you think? It's really quite a high standard.
Well,
of
neither of
songs.
you are known as banal songwriters. I mean, you're very well respected in the popular music world, both of you. Do you feel that this will in any way denigrate your standing in the popular music world, taking part in the Eurovision?
No, I don't think you can really put down the fact that 500 or 600 million people watch it, and that if you happen to win, you stand a chance of selling, 6, 7, 8 million records.
Do you know we're in the charts in Germany and France already, and we've done 3 televisions in Holland, so the record is already a hit in other countries before the competition, which is slightly strange, don't you think?
And you're the favourites, according to the bookmakers.
Yes,
I think they're wonderful.
Well, good luck anyway. We'll be watching the scoring avidly. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bilkin is Paramount Jazz Band. And thanks to Mike Moran, Lindsay DePaul for joining us. And now the stage draped and circling with the flags of all the 18 nations taking part. I'm a bit of a pug to be interrupting Angela Rippon in this fashion, but she is talking in French. Let me tell you about the voting. Maximum votes 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, the votes have now been cast, and in just a moment I shall be going over to the individual countries, asking them for their decisions. Here in London, the votes will be verified by the official representative of the European Broadcasting Union, Mr. Clifford Brown. And I know that Clifford will be the one to stop me if we notice any error at all up there on that scoring board. But now we've come to the point at which I can say, maintenant le premier jury, votre vote, s'il vous plaît. And I think we go first of all to Ireland. Good evening, Dublin.
Good evening, Yves, Artie and Shaham Laclear. Good evening, Angela. This is Dublin. Here is the result of the Irish jury. Monaco, 5 points.
Monaco, 5 points. Monaco, 5 points.
Netherlands, 3 points.
Netherlands, 3 points. Les Pays-Bas, 3 points.
Germany, 1 point.
Germany, 1 point. Allemagne, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 2 points.
Luxembourg, 2 points. Luxembourg, 2 points.
Israel, 7 points.
Israel, 7 points. Israel, 7 points.
Switzerland, 6 points.
Switzerland, 6 points. La Suisse, 6 points.
Italy, 8 points.
Italy, 8 points. Italie, 8 points.
Finland, 12 points.
Finland, 12 points. Finland, 12 points. A round of applause for the first song.
And rightly so. Belgium, 4 points.
Belgium, 4 points. Belgique, 4 points.
France, 10 points.
France, 10 points. La France, 10 points.
Some extraordinary voting there from the Irish jury. I wouldn't have thought Finland would have gathered 12 points. No points for the United Kingdom in there.
Now we're going to say bonsoir Monaco. Monaco, may we have your votes, please?
Bonsoir Wembley, ici Monaco. Voici les résultats du jury monégasque. Irlande, 8 points.
Irlande, 8 points. Ireland, 8 points.
Pays-Bas, 3 points.
Pays-Bas, 3 points. The Netherlands, 3 points.
Autriche, 5 points.
Autriche, 5 points. Austria, 5 points.
Allemagne, 1 point.
Allemagne, 1 point. Germany, 1 point.
Portugal, 2 points.
Portugal, 2 points. Portugal, 2 points.
Royaume-Uni, 12 points.
Oh, that's patriotism. Royaume-Uni, 12 points. The United Kingdom, 12 points.
Grèce, 10 points.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Greece,
Yes?
10 points.
Grèce, 10 points. Greece, 10 points.
Israël, 7 points.
Israel, 7 points. Israel, 7 points.
Italie, 6 points.
Italy, 6 points. Italy, 6 points.
France, 4 points.
France, 4 points. France, 10 points.
Ceci termine les points attribués par le jury monégasque. Bonsoir Wembley.
Bonsoir, Monaco.
And that means that Israel are in the lead with 14
Sorry,
points.
There's been a misunderstanding now. France should read 14 points, please.
France, I'm afraid you've only got 14
provenance
points.
de Grèce.
14 points. I'm sorry, we have a little trouble with our scoreboard there.
There you are. I'm right.
Thank you
I'm
very
right.
much indeed,
Italy
Monaco.
in the lead.
Now,
14
let's
points,
go to
and
Eurovision
France,
and
14
say
points.
good evening,
Also,
Netherlands.
so too are
Can we have
Israel.
your votes, please?
Good evening, Angela. Here are the results of the Dutch jury. First of all, we think that Holland has 6 points up till now, not 5 points.
You've given our jurors a problem here,
Yeah,
I
we are
think.
counting here.
You're counting, so are they.
I'm sorry. Shall we go on with our votes?
Look, why don't we let them sort out their
Yes,
problems?
okay.
You give us your votes, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Ireland, 1 point.
Ireland, 1 point. Irlande, 1 point.
Germany, 3 points.
Germany, 3 points. Allemagne, 3 points.
Portugal, 2 points.
Portugal, 2 points. Portugal, 2 points.
United Kingdom, 7 points.
The United Kingdom, 7 points. Royaume-Uni, 7 points.
Greece, 10 points.
Greece, 10 points. La Grèce, 10 points.
Israel, 5 points.
Israel, 5 points. Israel, 5 points.
Spain, 6 points.
Spain, 6 points. L'Espagne, 6 points.
Finland, 4 points.
Finland, 4 points. Finlande, 4 points.
Belgium, 12 points.
Belgium, 12 points. Belgique, 12 points.
France, 8 points. 8 points.
France, 8 points. France, 8 points.
And
That
that
means-
completes the points of the Dutch jury.
That's France in
Thank
the
you
lead
very
with
much.
22 points. Greece in second
Thanks
place
very
with
much
20.
indeed.
Israel
Well,
with
I'm glad
19
we-
points, and
whatever
so
it is,
too are the
something
United
to
Kingdom with
score.
19
They're
points.
winning at the moment because They're out ahead with 22 points. We've got Greece with 20, Israel and the United Kingdom both on 19. A couple of countries still yet to score, but I'm sure all that will change before we go much further.
That's Angela Rippon
Now
doing my job for me.
As one of our juries said, last but by no means least, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest for 1977 is France. To present the Grand Prix for the Eurovision Song Contest for 1977, may I present the President of the European Broadcasting Union and the Director General of the BBC, Sir Charles Curran. To receive the Writers' Award are the composers of L'Oiseau, l'Enfant, Joe Gracie and Jean-Paul Carrat. That's what winning does for you.
Well, while the congratulations have been made, Marie-Myriam is in tears in the artist dressing room. Joe Gracie and Jean-Paul Carrat go off with their awards from Sir Charles Curran.
And to receive her award, Marie-Myriam.
Here she comes, getting the congratulations of all the other artists in tears and triumphant. She's got a long way to come.
She's celebrating behind with all the other artists. Can you hear us, Marie?
She's on her way, girl. She's on her way. It's a long walk from the artist dressing room, Angela. She'll be there. Maybe
I can imagine the scene backstage now. Someone rushing to find the winning artist. Where is she?
She's taken the wrong turning. I think she's out in the street.
Someone bought a bottle of champagne. Is that what it is?
Maybe she doesn't want the award.
Feet running up the stairs, along the back. There she is.
In the mustard-coloured dress in which she won it, Eurovision Song Contest winner, Marie-Myriam from France. L'Oiseau et l'Enfant, the winning song. She's in tears. She embraces Angela Rippon, and with any luck she'll embrace the Director General. No, it's merely a conversation. What a disappointment. I was looking forward to just a touch of romance
there. The Grand Prix has been won by France. Would you like to go and sing? The nice thing about winning is you get to sing it again. Ladies and gentlemen, of course we congratulate the winner of this year's Eurovision Song Contest, the 22nd. The winner is France, and so of course we must ask Marie-Myriam to perform for us once again, L'Oiseau l'Enfant. Before she does so, may I thank all of you, the hundreds and millions of you that have joined us this evening. We can't see you, but we thank you for being with us. Ladies and gentlemen, from London, from all of us here, and especially from the winners, good night.
And from me too, Terry Wogan, here at the Wembley Conference Centre. Before you hear the winning song, wishing you a good night from Radio 2. L'Oiseau et l'Enfant. You better get used to it. You're going to hear an awful lot of this song.
Comme un enfant aux yeux de lumière qui voit passer au loin les oiseaux. Comme l'oiseau bleu survolant la terre, voit comme le monde est beau. Beau le bateau dansant sur les vagues, ivre de vie, d'amour et de vent. Belle la chanson naissante des vagues, abandonnée au sable blanc. Blanc l'innocent, le sang du poète, qui en chantant invente l'amour, pour que la vie s'habille de fête, et que la nuit se change en jour. jour d'une vie où l'ombre se lève pour réveiller la ville aux yeux lourds, où les matins effeuillent les rêves pour nous donner un monde d'amour. L'amour, c'est toi, l'amour, c'est moi, l'oiseau, c'est toi, l'enfant, c'est moi. Moi, je suis une fille de l'ombre qui voit briller l'étoile du soir. Toi, mon étoile qui tisse ma ronde, viens allumer mon soleil noir. Noir la misère des hommes et la guerre qui croient tenir les rênes du temps. Pays d'amour n'a pas de frontières pour ceux qui ont un cœur d'enfant. Comme un enfant aux yeux de lumière qui voit passer au loin les oiseaux. Comme l'oiseau bleu survolant la terre, nous trouverons ce monde